Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Rock Bottom Airsoft. It's good to see you again. As always, if it's your first time here, it's good to see you. I hope you all enjoy this video. And as always, if you are enjoying my series of videos surrounding various things in Airsoft, then don't forget to subscribe and you'll keep notified of any new videos I put up. I'll be putting up a new video. I normally aim to put them up on Sunday. If I can't put it up on Sunday, I'll put it up on the Saturday. I'll never put one up late. I'll always try and put it up early if I can. Now this week I'm a little bit excited. We're going to get straight into it. I've been out and bought myself a new airsoft pistol. Now anybody who follows me on social media or on this channel indeed will know that I really like airsoft pistols. I have a bit of a thing for a particular series of pistols, namely the G series pistols. So today I'm going to do a bit of an unboxing on this pistol. Just to reiterate before I go into the unboxing, you might be expecting chrono readings and things like that. Well, the aim of my channel is to show you real world use of these items. So in this video we're just going to unbox it. I'll show you around the features of it, what comes in the box, how the packaging is, my first impressions of it, and then I'll aim to use this in my next skirmish. I will get video footage of me using this in a skirmish and of it in action, and then I'll give you my full opinion on what I think of the pistol, because I think that's where a lot of us use these. You know, you want to know it will survive the weather, especially up here in the Highlands. We get some pretty harsh weather, so you want to know it survives the weather and the rigours of being used in a game out in the field. So that's that covered from the get-go. Let's jump straight into this unboxing. So what have I bought? Well, this is an Armorer Works VX0111 pistol. It's basically based, as far as I'm aware, on a G17 series pistol. So let's have a look what we've got here. This is the box. The tape's been removed because I wanted to check everything was in there before I started the unboxing, but I've never actually had it out of the box as such. So on the front here we have the Armorer Works logo, saying that it's custom, made in Taiwan, the usual. There's a few QR codes here. As I understand on these QR codes, it actually tells you what they do. You can get to the owner's manual where you can get replacement parts. If you register the pistol, there's a few benefits on there that it mentions. You can go into those yourself. And there's also maintenance guides on the pistol. If you scan these QR codes, you can also access these details by going through the website. On the end of the box there we have a little bit of a picture of some details about it. On this side we have the usual, you know, over 18s only and wear face protection and eye protection. Armorer Works custom on that side. If we turn the box over, it's just a nice big Armorer Works custom logo on the back. Very nice. So let's open her up and see what we get in the box. Okay, now it does say we have an owner's manual here. To be fair, it's not much of an owner's manual, it's more of a card, but it does have all the information that you would need. It tells you what type of green gas it's compatible with, safety advice for storing green gas, the magazines you can use, the usual about not shooting people and wearing your eye protection and not walking around town flashing it about and that type of thing. And it also gives you information on how to scan the QR codes, so you can no doubt get a more detailed maintenance and instruction booklet online. So it's still quite nice though. It still feels like a quality piece of card. That's in the box. The packaging inside is just basically cardboard. I mean, it keeps everything safe and secure. I'm sure nothing can really get damaged in there, but it's not foam or anything, it's just cardboard cutouts. Look at that magazine. That's a really nice magazine. I like that. Very polished. I think it's made to look like chrome, but that is very nice. So that's the magazine that comes with it. You get one magazine. It's a green gas magazine. I believe this pistol, it is compatible with CO2 magazines. There is actually some details on the owner's card there that a CO2 magazine is available for it. Me, as you know, I prefer to just run green gas. I don't want to put the stresses and strains on my pistols that CO2 involves unless it's a specific CO2 pistol. That's what it runs on. But yeah, that's a very nice magazine. The base plate, it's got some little chamfering in it there. Some ruggedized edges on there so that you can, I suppose it makes it easier to grab from a magazine pouch. But yeah, overall very nice, very bling. So I like that. And then of course we get to the main event, which is just supplied here in a bag. Let's take it out of the bag. If I can get it out of the bag. Let's get rid of that bag. Okay. So let's put the box to one side for now. Yeah, I mean, as we said, it's a G17 series pistol. Let's just take a moment to soak it in. I mean, me personally, I think that's a very attractive looking pistol. I love the hex cuts on it. The cutout slide looks really nice. As you can see, it's a skeletonized, slightly skeletonized pistol grip stroke magwell, which is lovely. It's got a flured base on the pistol grip to make reloads more rapid. But in my case, in airsoft, I usually just like the look. I think it makes them look very nice. Sticking with the lower frame is polymer. It has got a custom stippled design on the pistol grip, which does feel nice in the hand. This didn't come with any back straps, so it's not adjustable, but I have fairly large hands and it feels comfortable in my hand. The stippling's been done to great effect. It looks very good quality, and obviously you've got these hex markings along the pistol grip and a hex cutout to skeletonize the pistol grip. The hexing continues down the back. Yeah, it's very nice. It's got Armorer Works custom training weapons stamped into the top of the lower frame. The stippling continues along the leading edges. There's also stippling on the side of the trigger guard and along the front of the trigger guard. As with a lot of these G series pistols, you have a serial number on the base, and you also can use that as a safety catch. The real steel Glock would not come with a safety catch. You've got your trigger safety, but on these airsoft replicas, as a lot of you will know, if you push that to the rear, that will prevent your pistol from being fired. Push it back forward and your weapon is good to go again. So for the lower frame, well, that's pretty much it really. These brass pins just reek of quality. It looks really nice. It feels nice in the hand. It looks lovely. Again, it's a slightly pronounced magazine catch on this one. The polymer extends completely across the lower frame apart from this flured magwell. That is some sort of metal, possibly aluminium, maybe steel, not sure if I would guess it aluminium. The trigger, while we're on the lower frame, is your usual Glock trigger. You have to fully depress the trigger, press the centerpiece of the safety, just like the real steel Glock. Obviously on this G series pistol, that's been copied. If we move on to the slide of this pistol, the mock extractor looks very well made. Again, it's good quality. The slide itself is well machined. It looks really good quality. I love the hex cuts in the slide, a skeletonized slide along the top here, which shows your barrel underneath, the barrel being in a stainless kind of design in the silver. Looks very nice. There's serrations on the leading edge there of the front of the upper slide to give you more grip for racking the slide. The hex cuts continue on the rear of the slide here. Not all the way through, it's not skeletonized like the front, but they still look very nice. The mock discharge port, you've got AW Custom written on there, and the Armorer Works custom logo on the top, which again looks really nice. It's a threaded barrel, ready to take an adapter for moderators and that type of thing. As standard, it comes with fibre optic sights front and rear, which are very nice, give a very nice sight picture. I do particularly like those. Even in between the rear fibre optic sight, it actually has the Armorer Works symbol again. Don't know if you can make that out on camera, but that looks really nice. The rear of the slide has markings on there again. Again, very nice, all well done. Good action for the slide. See, it feels solid, feels dry if anything. I'm not sure if there's any lubrication on this pistol. So that's an overall cover of the pistol. So like I say, if I've got a few WeTech G series pistols, and I've got to say this does feel much nicer, much higher quality. But you do pay a bit more for one of these. So if you are just after a basic G series pistol, then you know a WeTech G17 will do you absolutely fine. From this point of view, this one, for want of a better word, is a bit more flash. It's basically been taken in-house by Armorer Works and upgraded, modified and altered to become what you see before you hear. I will see in this video whether it shoots any better than my G series pistols. We'll see how it feels, but obviously for the true test of it will be in the field, which will be in a later video when I manage to get this into a skirmish, and I'll give you some gameplay footage of me using this in the field. But as I say, they retail between 140 and 160 pounds. You can get one of these. I've seen them at 140 pounds. Majority of places it does seem to be between 150 and 160 British pounds. I'll leave a link in the description to places where you can get one of these if you'd like to try out an Armorer Works VX0111. But apart from that, again, it's basically a race style inspired, customized G17 series pistol. And as I say, it's, for me, being a bit of a G series pistol fan, it's absolutely lovely. One thing I have noticed, which is a little bit disappointing, is there is no lanyard point on this. Normally with the G series pistols, they don't officially come with a lanyard mounting unless you get the G19X, and that comes with a lanyard mount. But there very often will be a place at the back here where you can slot a lanyard loop through, or fit one custom. But this doesn't have anywhere where you could mount a lanyard, so you are going to be relying on your holster. This should fit in most G17 series retention holsters, as it is basically a G17 that's been modified. So what we'll do is we'll gas this up and we'll give it a shoot and see what it does. Just prior to doing that, I am going to lubricate this pistol. Now, as for pistol maintenance and proper lubrication of these pistols, I'm going to do a separate video on that and we'll go quite in detail. But just a bit of information to get you going, as it were, if you do buy one of these. If you ever want to remove the top slide on a G series pistol, you'll notice that there's these two, well, for want of a better word, switches at either side. They're actually just retention lugs. What you need to do is pull both of those down at the same time. They'll pull down, there'll be quite a bit of spring tension. You pull the slide back and then slide forward, let go of the spring, and that's you separated. While we've got that, before I do any lubrication, we can take a look at the insides. Now, as I suspected, this pistol has zero lubrication on it. So from the factory, if you do buy one of these, I would strongly recommend to lubricate the pistol before you use it. If you run one of these dry, you're going to end up with excessive wear, and eventually it's going to stop working. From the looks of it, the outer barrel is non-standard, obviously with the silver. The hop unit compared to a G series looks non-standard. It's been altered or upgraded perhaps. The blowback unit, etc., looks slightly different. I can't really tell with the trigger and the knocker valve that looks pretty standard. It looks like all my other G series pistols, to be fair. But there you go, that's the insides, slide removed. So we're going to lubricate this up, and then I'll show you some footage of it in action, shooting, and we'll see what we think of it. Okay guys, the magazine is full, as you can see, all loaded up with gas, all good to go, looking good. There's the pistol. So let's magazine in, rack the slide, and we should be good to go. Should we try it out? Well, that's not a good start, guys. Magazine fell out. So let's try that again. Magazine back in. Should be one in the chamber. Let's try that again. I think I may have caught the magazine release because it is quite pronounced. Probably make that out. So let's try that again. Ready? Oh, and we've run out of gas. Not particularly cold today. Hasn't cleared the magazine. Now that could be due to teething problems. Let's put some more gas in her and see if that will make it. Right guys, so we're still on the same magazine. We'll pull that back in. That's it in. Back again. Let's see if she fires this time. And we get lock back, which is good. So this time fully emptied mag. I think it's maybe we'll be in the first magazine. We didn't get enough gas in there before it sealed up. What I'll do is I'll fill another magazine up full without regassing her and see if we can get all the way through that without any problems. Just give me a second, I'll fill some gas up. Okay guys, another full magazine. Interested to note that this magazine holds around about 20 BBs. We'll go again, release the slide. There we go. Let's see how she does this time. It is a really snappy blowback on it, it's very nice. I can see that gas is running out. But there was enough to empty the magazine. I think it's just a case really of it being brand new. We're just getting some teething problems. But let's go back to the table and see what we think. Okay guys, so first impressions then. We've had a shoot with it. The positives. Let's start with the positives for my first impressions. Like I said, I don't want to give you a full yes or no on this until I've had a chance to use it in the field and I've got it running. This pistol, as I say, is absolutely brand new. I've only just got it. As you see, it's been out of the box just to check everything with her, but nothing else has been done. So first impressions wise, I love the look of the pistol. It looks fantastic. I love the weight of it. It feels good in your hand. It's good to hold. The slide rack's nice. You know, overall I can't knock the look of the pistol. It's a very pretty pistol with a magazine in. You know, you can see it through the hex cuts in the pistol grip, which you can't really see when it's in your hand, but yeah, I like the look of the pistol and the feel of it. It feels really well made. It feels good quality. With regards to some of the features of the pistol without shooting it, the only drawback I can see really is that, and it's maybe more me, but I did catch the mag release and dropped the magazine by accident, or it could have been that it wasn't locked in properly. I haven't had the problem since, so you know, that's neither here nor there really. Overall, really like the pistol. From the looks point of view, from the feel, it feels brilliant quality. I would like a lanyard strap mounting point at the back, but you know, that's common on G series pistols that you don't get one of those. So you know, for looks wise, yeah, it looks fantastic. No shakes particularly, just your usual barrel wobble that you get on these G series. But yeah, it's well made. It's lovely to look at. Now if we get on to the shooting, my first shots with it, that's my very first shots with it. Obviously, we had some issues there with gas. Now the temperature today is around about 14 degrees. I was shooting from an indoor position outside, into the outside as it were. So the temperature I'm shooting at is not cold. It's certainly not cold. I gassed up the magazine the first time. We didn't even empty the magazine before we ran out of gas. The second time around, yeah, no problem. We managed to finish off that magazine, and then we also finished off another magazine that was filled up with around about 20 BBs, which is what it holds, and it managed to finish the magazine and lock the slide back. So impressed from that point of view. I think the more I use it, the better it'll get. I would imagine that you'll be able to hold more gas than that, but as I say, for a true test of this will be when I use it in the field and we try out and see how well it does, because there's nothing worse, as you know, with a sidearm. If you need your pistol, or if you're using your pistol and it just suddenly vents on you or runs out of gas, that can make you have a bad time when somebody shoots you back. But overall, yeah, I like it. Compared to some of my other G series pistols, I've got various brands, I do really like it. I think it's well made, it feels good. I'm not too worried about the issue we had with the gas there, because I say it's brand new. It could be a combination of me being overcautious. It could also be a combination of it just getting bedded in. But you know, we'll find out more when I use it in the field. But as I say, a full mag was no problem there on the second gas up. We did a full mag and a quarter, I would say. And it still has gas left in it, so you know, that's okay. So overall, if you like this pistol, or if you want to know more about it, you can check online. I'll put links in the description. 140 to 160 pounds. They do it in different colours. You don't have to have the tan lower frame, you can get it in black. With regard to my opinion on this pistol, I'll give you more of an in-depth pistol when I get to use this in the field, when I get to skirmish it. I'll give you a true opinion of it then. I don't think I'm going to have any problems with it, but I'll reserve judgment until I've had a chance to use it out in the wind and rain and the rigours of the Scottish Highlands. So overall, if you've enjoyed this video, I hope you have, then give me a thumbs up. If you think there's room for improvement, or if there's things you didn't like about the video, or if you just want to get in touch with me, then drop a comment below and I'll always reply to you. With regard to any other conversation, if you want to get in on the channel, then you can find me on Facebook and Instagram. You can follow us there, and there's always more content put on there as well. If you're liking my series of videos and you want to be kept up to date on when I do a new one, then don't forget to subscribe. But other than that, this has been the Armorer Works VX0111, my new pistol, which I'm still pretty pleased with, and I will see you in the next one.